What's up, everybody? I am Doggie Diamonds. This is Doggie Diamonds. See, what is all of this on my screen? This is what happens when you use TMZ as a source. So apparently, Fat Joe is suing his ex-Hypeman who claimed he liked them young, if you know what they're trying to say. So Fat Joe has filed a hefty lawsuit against his former Hypeman for slandering him on social media, claiming the guy and his lawyer are trying to shake him down for a payday. TMZ Hip Hop. TMZ have a hip hop section? What the hell? TMZ Hip Hop obtained court docs filed by Fat Joe on Tuesday, in which he claimed his former hype man Terrance T.A Dixon is trying to collect money he didn't earn and resorted to publicly calling the rapper a PDF on social media when he didn't get his way. According to the lawsuit, Dixon claimed on social media Joe flew a 16-year-old across state lines for you know what and posted the allegations along with a picture of Joe, Diddy, and DJ Khaled. Joe's legal counsel claims the allegations were made as a part of a money grab generated by Dixon's attorney, Tyrone Blackburn, who's also representing Diddy's accuser, Little Rodney, in a separate case. The lawsuit details how Joe and Dixon began working together in 2006 when Joe offered him a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to be a part of his team, complete with compensation, luxurious travel, touring, and other fringe benefits that accompany being in the superstar rappers inner circle. Joe says the partnership ended amicably in 2019 and says he never heard any money complaints for 6 years until Dixon began posting on social media with complaints he should have been paid more for his past work. He says Dixon lawyered up with Blackburn in March and fired off a legal demand letter asking for compensation as a ghostwriter on several of Joe's tracks. When the demands weren't met, Fat Joe says Dixon upped the ante by spreading salacious lies about Joe and falsely claiming him blocked him from obtaining outside funding for his own record label startup. So this is some of the stuff that I guess was allegedly posted by T.A. You smashed Erica Mena, your man's baby mother. Ooh. Well, we don't know if that happened. That's what they're saying. Blackburn tells TMZ Hip Hop the new lawsuit is just a cover-up attempt and isn't backing down. Says Joe filed a baseless lawsuit in an effort to soften the blow of what's to come. It won't work. Fat Joe has a lot of explaining to do. Fat Joe fiercely defends his name, telling us these allegations are completely false and part of a criminal conspiracy orchestrated between a disgruntled former hype man and his attorney. These two individuals have been scheming together to extort me with their elaborate and ludicrous demands changing by the day. The relentless threats, harassment, and defamation I've endured as they peddle salacious lies are utterly deplorable. I'm taking legal action to expose their misconduct, and I'm fully confident that the facts will reveal that this is nothing more than a deceptive and desperate scam. Fat Joe's celebrity attorney, Joe Tacopina, that's how you say that, is slamming their lawsuit altogether and tells TMZ Hip Hop the allegations against Mr. Cartagena are completely false and a part of a criminal extortion scheme orchestrated by an attorney who a federal judge recently condemned for abusing the court system to harass and pressure defendants. Mr. Cartagena will not be intimidated by fabricated claims, lies about witnesses, or shameless threats. We are taking immediate legal action to expose this fraudulent scheme, and we will hold all parties fully accountable. Tacopina also sent Blackburn a cease and desist, reminding him of his misconduct. A judge warned him over the Diddy lawsuit. So, TMZ Hip Hop? TMZ got a hip hop division now? Y'all knew that? Why you ain't tell me? I remember when TMZ first started, it used to be like some 90210 Jason Priestley and following them around and then following around Paris Hilton and people like that. Then they just started following us around. You know who us is. And it's like we just became the face of all deviance and all the face of all wild stuff. But I tell people a lot of times too, when you do interviews, you can't just make a baseless claim. If you can't prove what you're saying, you can't be sued. So this is all alleged. I don't know. I can't say any of this is true. I never seen anything or heard anything. Of course, you know, you're gonna have people chime in, you know, to say they piece. But you know, I don't know nothing about none of this. I never heard none of this before. Not saying it's true, not saying it's false. We just gotta say it's alleged. But again, when you do interviews, if you cannot prove what you're saying, you can be sued. So you can't just go say, oh, you did this, you did that. Even sometimes saying allegedly is not good enough because you're leading people on. So, you know, if you say something about somebody and it can't be proven, they can sue you. Just know that. Just know that. If you say something about somebody, they can sue you if it's not true. But what you think about the story? Keep it clean, please. Keep it clean, please. They've been trying to disable a lot of my social media networks and stuff like that. Just keep it clean for me, if you can. Doggie Diamonds did this. Yes, I did. This is Doggie Diamonds TV, YouTube. Please leave a comment, share, leave a like, engage. Also, let me know what city and state you from. We're gonna heart every comment. Let me know what city and state you from. I'm Doggie Diamonds. This is Doggie Diamonds TV. Till next time, peace.